Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or great night. Before jumping to the charts, we are going to have a quick conversation. I want you guys to really feel, not only see, but really feel what is coming and how it's coming, okay? So it is going to be a brief talk and then we jump into the charts, okay? Let's play a music. Okay, so till now we've been in the desert and it is not being easy, right? So XRP is having the worst behavior after the best pump price appreciation ever in the crypto market history. And we know things need a time to cool off before they can keep going again. But that's not the point. That's not what is most important here. You guys really need to understand that we are under war. And it is a psychological warfare where people want us to think that way, or this way, or think like that, or like this. And not everybody will survive. Not everybody will make the best out of it. Some people already gave up. But giving up, it's not an option. It was never an option. Folks, we are about to have the opportunity of a lifetime. An event that is going to change lives and a whole generation forever. And I feel many of us are struggling with anxiety, fear, a lack of strength, doubt. But all these feelings and emotions, they only are around because we are not fully prepared. So even I sometimes struggle with anxiety, not fear, but anxiety. So the only tool to remove those sentiments and emotions, it's knowledge, folks. Through knowledge, we can achieve greater things. We can do amazing things. And we are getting closer, folks. We have time, we have opportunities, we have the strength, the energy, health. We are breathing, we are alive. So we can do those things. And don't let others put you down. Don't let their fear and anxiety or greed put you down, make you feel bad. What is coming is going to be for a few, like for the ones who really went through all this, this journey through the desert. And we are going to achieve victory, folks. I want you guys to be sure about this. It will take some time. Yes, it will. But it's not going to be forever. Okay? So, yeah. Now let's jump into the charts. Actually, only 2 charts. I made a small script. Okay? So I don't get lost. There is a lot of information here to look at. And this is going to be a different video, and I expect it to be shorter than the previous ones. So the first thing we are going to acknowledge is the events timeline, or the timeline of events. Just a moment. Let me see what I'm missing here. Just a second. So before we talk about XRP and Bitcoin, currencies, very important. Okay, so I don't forget it. Okay, so let's go. Folks, we are going to talk about major events and how the crypto market, especially XRP, is connected to external forces before XRP is set free. Okay, so the first thing, you guys remember this, I already explained this before. but let's go again. There's a lot of things to take notes here. Okay, so we understand that this is 0, right? Oh, and by the way, this is not the proper way to look at this chart. This is the proper... No. This is the proper way. Yes. So now, what we are looking for here. This is one. So I'm looking to steps, okay? We don't have to break this down using Elliott. I already made a few videos explaining, working on it, so it's not necessary now. If you are watching my videos for the first time, or if you just, you know, find out my content, you can check a few videos ago, like 2 or 3. I explained it a lot, okay? So, first thing. The first thing above everything else, XRP is in a bullish trend, okay? So this is not going to change. Yes. So the second thing, major events that are taking place. So let's use bars. November 2022. We have what color we use? Let's use the golden color. No, blue. Yes, the blades. Okay. So for let's put things okay right here. So one of the first major events, Swift 2.0. $222. So you guys know what that means? Yes. So what is the other event that we have taking place soon? So let's start on May, because we are already on it. So we have Fed raising rates. Okay, so the last meeting on the Federal Reserve this year is going to be on... Where is it? Oh, I had it right here. Okay, December 13, 14. Let's use another bar. Uh, 13, 14. Okay, so right here. Just a moment. Okay, so what are the other major events that are going to take place? So before we move on, let's talk about a thing here. And so this was, I was catch by surprise. So here we have, oops. So here we have inflation. It's above 10%, but the real number, it's 20% plus, as you guys know. And here we have rates to fight inflation. So what is the problem so far with this? So the Fed already raised rates on 25 basis, okay? So we have here 0.25. So I want you guys to think about this a moment. So how 0.25 can fight the 10% inflation? So it's not possible. And this is one of the reasons why the stock markets and the crypto market will keep going until we have a number that is able to truly fight inflation. So we don't know if that number is going to be, let's say, 1% or 3%. We still don't know, okay? As the Fed keeps increasing, we will start to have a better idea. And that's when the fundamentals, technical analysis takes place. Okay, so first, external fundamentals, external events. Then, when we have a bigger picture or clarity, then we use technical fundamentals. Okay, so I mean, the average technical analysis, actually not the average, right? But yeah. So, for example, let me give you another example. Argentina, Venezuela, many other countries that are having trouble with inflation. The stock markets keep going. So that's the only way the smart money can preserve their wealth. Okay, so staying currency will lead you to losing power. Okay, but when you jump into a market, whatever the market is, but it's almost always a stock market, you keep making small profits. So the stock market keep grinding, you know, small move ups, instead and up. So this event, it's very important, because at the time that the Fed was able to fight inflation, we are going to have a stock market crash. Yes. So do we know when this is going to happen? Not yet. Or it's not that clear. So I'm using the red bar just for a idea, okay? So here it's on June, but can be September, the harvest, which I am looking for already, okay? And there's, okay, so we need another one here for stock market. So stocks crash. And let's use a red. For these guys, let's use the blue. It's going to be easier, right? Okay, great, fantastic. So what is the other major event that are going to take place soon? So I'm going to use the worst date, a date without settlement. Oh, forgive me, folks. Which is October, if I'm not wrong. So let's go into the harvest. And here we are going to use a green. And here we go for lawsuit with a green as well. Then, what other event we also have soon? So let me see. Oh, great. So the line is with a, the dotted lines, dashed lines, sorry, are for speculation, because we don't know exactly the dates those events are going to take place, okay? So what else we have, folks? What else? There's another event. In between July, close to July. So let's use another blue. Yes. Which stands for the new monetary system. Yes, because there is a change on the way. So banks are getting ready already. Also, as you guys know, we are about to have the implementation of digital currencies. Yes, it's at the door. What other event we have soon? Crypto regulations. Crypto regulation. I don't think I am missing anything here, but you guys can help me. Okay, so leave it in the comments below. If I'm missing something here, there's a lot of things happening this year. And also, folks, don't forget, year 2022 is the year of imperfection. Yes, yes, yes. So this is not something that I'm just telling you out of the blue, you know. Those people there use it, numerology, astrology, and all those things to make their moves. So why this is the year of the imperfection? Because 2022 ends up in 6. 6 is the number of imperfection. But 2023, as you guys know the magical 7, it is going to be the year to get things done. The year of perfection. Okay? So also have this in mind. Okay, so there is a lot going on. So all those things, all those events happening in a few months. So it is going to be wild, right? Yeah, so I still believe that it is going to take some time before the big day. Okay, I don't think it is going to happen in the next 2 months or 3 months. I can be wrong, of course, but as you guys can see, this is a very, very complicated scenario to make a call right now. Okay, so now let me tell you something else. So let me give you guys a quick background. 2 years ago, I developed a unique methodology, a unique method tool for technical analysis. And a few months later, so this opened new paths, okay? A few months later, I developed a unique and exclusive way to read the whole Forex market, anything related to currencies, and we were spot on. Okay, so today in the Champions Club we still use this method, and it's not very simple, but compared with the way we've been doing in the past, you know, scanning the market one after the other, it was very, very boring and takes a lot of time and efforts. So it was a game changer, okay? And after another few months, like 7, 8 months, after observing and looking to the crypto market, I figured out that the exactly same thing happens in the crypto market. Okay, so we can look into triangles here, you know, structures, fractals, whatever, draw lines all over. It is not going to work, not at least for now. Okay, so XRP, it's mirrored into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, it's mirrored into the tech basket in the United States. You see? So whatever the approach we try here, it's not going to work. It's all about the Dow Jones US economy, quote, US economy. It's not a economy at all. And the US dollar. That's all about this right now. Okay. So now let me show you something else. I'm going to wipe out everything here. Right here. Exactly this. Oh, what's going on? No, where is my setup? No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. My setup is gone. Okay, so I'm not going to change it right now. It's going to take a lot of time. Let's break this down into the 3 days for you guys to have a better understanding. Let's do the same on XRP. 3 days. Okay. Yeah. So what I want to show you guys here is, as you guys know, there's a lot of people calling for Altseason, a settlement yesterday, boo boo boo, moo moo moo, and the opium dealers are going nuts because this gives a lot of views and followers, advertisement, etc., etc., etc. So why I'm talking about 2019? First, because I was there, I was trading, especially Bitcoin. This event right here, people were saying, some of you will remember, the Beckett was about to launch Bitcoin futures, right? And people made this, exactly this, and they were calling for a bull run. Okay, so don't forget, Bitcoin went from 3,170 all the way to $13, and they still calling for a straight moon. Back in the day, we said that it was a bear, being trading, shorted the Bitcoin big time, made insane profits, and people were saying that I was crazy. So this wasn't a bullish structure. Okay, so why? Now let me explain to you. This, folks, this was a loser's rally. Okay, so again, little pivot, not a major pivot, in a loser's rally. What is a loser's rally? When buyers fail to keep going for new highs. Okay, as you guys can see here. So it wasn't a golden rejection, but it's still a straight rejection. Okay, so this was the first sign we would have a bear here. Okay, and why and where is XRP here? What XRP have to do with Bitcoin? Well, this structure back in the day had signs of bullish activity, but lost it right here. I know because I was long around here, around 136. We went to 169 and then bang. Okay. So this little pivot, losers rally. Okay. So this is evidence because people who are talking about bullishness, they are doing this. And even though this is wrong, and why? The pivot for these guys, it's not here. He's here. And as you guys can see, the line is not going to match. You see? Even though it is possible to do this, leave some candles outside, but this is wrong from the very roots. So it is not going to work at all. Even if we keep trying to adjust, it is not going to work. Okay. Another thing. So this is a classical one, very simple way to look at things. So XRP is staying more time in this range or this range right here. In this one, right? Yes. So what does it mean? It means we are talking about weakness, not strength, not bullishness. Also, so far we have golden rejections. This is not bullishness, folks. This is weakness. Okay? So when we look on Bitcoin, what did we had? A loser's rally, followed by golden rejection and multiple, even worse, golden rejections that led to the bear break. Okay? Again, Bitcoin was in a bullish trend. We talked about this. I shared many videos explaining. And yeah, so because some people may say, oh, but Bitcoin went down, but then went up. Okay, no problem. Here, back in the day, I shared this call. We had the inverted head and shoulders here. All the way up. We made insane profits. And also, the number was, I don't remember, but for 181. Okay, so when Bitcoin went down below 4181, I said in the Champions Club, let's wait for the breach on 4181. Then we jump in on longs. That's exactly what we did. And we've been longing all the way up to this guy right here. Okay. But that's another story. So this structure right here, XRP structure, what I believe, based on what I saw and what I've been doing, this was a bear. Again, folks, we are not talking about a bearish trend, about something evil, you know? No, it's just a, let's say, we go down, but then we go up. It is not going to change anything. And again, I'm speculating here. But we have technical evidence. So I'm not making a call, not right now, but we have bearish evidence. So it leads to this structure being bearish, both. So a lot of people talk about Elliott waves, Elliott this, Elliott that, subprime, under, below, above waves. This thing is very simple, folks. It's very simple. Doesn't need to be like drawing things all over, spending a lot of time. You can do it without drawing any lines. Okay? When your brain knows it, you don't have to draw lines. You read the thing. Okay? But so, just a quick idea. For a bull, this would be the setup. For a bear, this is the proper setup. Okay? That's how it behaves. And Bitcoin went down, then went up a little bit, but end up with a strong higher low. And this is bullishness. One of the reasons we've been longing like hell back in the day. We made insane profits. So I was able to retire late. I don't even remember. Was because I was trading big time here yet. I don't remember. It was late 2020. Yes, it was late 2020, if I'm not wrong. So we made insane profits. It was an amazing time to be alive and trading. So, let's just a second. Now let's go into the weekly and let's zoom out. Because remember what I said, that XRP is mirroring Bitcoin, right? So this was the bull that we had back in the day. So I will try to use a different methodology here for people who are not familiar with technical analysis, fundamentals, structures, patterns, etc. So let's try to make this simple. This is a mega bull structure. This was a mega bull structure on Bitcoin, okay? This is what we've been just talking about, which is exactly here, okay? So Bitcoin, actually the whole crypto market, right, was able to start the run right after the harvest season, right after. So if my mice is having some issues. Okay, so you guys know I don't like to use the copy paste, the cycles, bullshit. I don't like it because things doesn't happen the same way. They don't play twice. They don't keep repeating. Okay, not in the same way. Otherwise, even a dead piece of wood would be able to leave from the markets. Okay, so people who say, oh, because it happened in the past, it is going to happen again. First, they have no idea. Secondly, they are not trading their ideas. That's why they trust what they can see, but not what they can touch. Okay, but we have similar structure here. Okay, it's a bullish continuation pattern. It is going to break bullish, but I don't think it is going to be soon. Okay. Yeah, so I think you guys understood what I tried to show you here. Not going to jump into multiple details because otherwise it would be a very, very long video. Okay, so we already talked about the correlation between the two. That we in the Champions Club we basically nailed the dollar, the major currencies, the dollar, the euro, the pound. We are short on the euro. I don't even remember the number, but it was the second lower high, right at the top. We catch a loser's rally, nice one, and soon it is going to become a opportunity for retirement for some people, and there are still room for more shorts in the future on the euro, the pound, a few other currencies, but we resume to the euro and the pound. Okay. Okay, so we already talked about the events that people are not considering before a settlement or before the trial is over, which can be a market crash or even regulations, because regulations are going to destroy Tether. Okay. Yeah. So one last thing. Do you guys remember what we talked about? The market's correlation, how things are connected. Oh, there. Sorry, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. I'm not going to give a lot of details because otherwise it would be a long video. There's a lot of things, but etc. So a few videos ago, I explained a lot about the alt season. Okay, so the likely time frame or dates for it to happen and what is going to be like this alt season. So I still believe it is not going to happen soon. Maybe it can start, let's say the last train event, which is the last kind of last pivot, probably later this year. Okay, that's what I believe. The last train event, maybe August, September, whatever. And then a strong move up, a cool off a little bit before something bigger, way, way bigger than 2017. So that's the alt seasons out season we are expecting, and it is not going to happen like the previous one, 2017 and March 2020. Yes, we had an out season on March 20, but people are not talking about it. So after looking into multiple coins and tokens, so mostly tokens and especially XRP, as you guys know, I found out. So I was looking to possible targets, and we have possible targets. I even developed a tool called the GFM, Growth Forecast Method, which is accurate. So there is nothing out there like 100% accurate, but it is great and it works. Okay, so using this method and also other methods, I was trying to compare the past and look into the future, methodology, technical fundamentals, and a number that I found for XRP. Folks, don't get excited about this. This is just an idea. This may happen in 10 years, 5 years, we don't know. Okay, again, this is a trend. Okay, things doesn't have to happen in a straight move. But since we have utility in the balance for XRP, so who knows? Okay, but don't get excited. Don't jump from a chair. Okay, so, and there is nothing new already. We already talked about these numbers. It's nothing special at all. So it's 344 if I'm not wrong. Yes, okay, so I'm not going to use the tool, it's not necessary. Okay, so so $344 when the time comes. Okay, so so what I did, I compared all those tokens and few coins. I applied the same methodology and I end up with a range. One range that is most likely like 100% sure that is going to happen. We have one in the middle, that is the midway, that have great chances to happen. And the other number that can happen if utility kicks in, okay, which is we are working with 120, 344, and 1000 plus, yes, plus. Adding utility, you know, all those things, ODL, etc. Currencies exchange because the currency market is going to change, and XRP is involved, the XRPL, as we know. So there's nothing new. So all these three numbers are very, very real. Okay. And even the forecast made by Wall Street back in the day, so they were wrong about the date, but of course they didn't knew all the events that were to unfold and etc. But still, their call was above $1,000, if I'm not wrong. So, and all those numbers are not found through magic or from calling things just out of the blue. There are methods, there are fundamentals, there is price typification, there is the black shoes, there is a lot of things, folks. Okay, so when professionals made a forecast, they know what they are talking about. When buffoons made their forecast, we end up with $13. So actually 5, that's the buffoon range. And 20 if I'm not wrong. So this raw range and this, I don't know how to write it properly, if I'm not wrong, buffoon range. okay? And a lot of people, folks, a lot of people are going to fail miserably because they listen to buffoons. And some even say, oh, but it's not a bad business selling XRP at $13 or $8, $20. Oh, really? So if you can sell something for 100, 300, or even 1,000, selling at 20 is great business? It's just stupidity, okay? So, again, folks, this is nothing new. We already talked about this. I don't want you guys to get excited because it will trigger emotions. And emotions will trigger bias. And bias will make you believe whatever you want, which is the power of suggestion, which is very, very dangerous in whatever the place, whatever the situation, okay? Try to focus on the numbers, do your research, make your analysis, you know, just keep working, you know. You are going to find some answers, or the worst case scenario, you will find more questions than answers, and then you are going to learn more, you know. So we still have plenty of time. There is still a big time, let's say, there is still a bigger picture before for all those events, in my opinion, before XRP will have price appreciation big time, okay? And as you guys know, a lot of people on Twitter and YouTube are just parrots. They will keep talking about things they read, they hear. So one popular guy shares something, hundreds of thousands of people will be talking about the same thing. For the buffoon range targets, some people will say, so the buffoon said the 13, they will say, oh, that's 12. Yes. 21, oh, that's 20. Yes. So that's the buffoon. And it is also going to be a bear trap because people are going to sell and then see the thing going up like there is no tomorrow. Okay. So it is going to be wild. Yeah. So, yeah. So let me see if I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, okay. So there is a thing. Some of you will remember. Oops. Okay. So some of you will remember this. So this was a call again, talking about this again, yes, because everything is connected to this event, right? So I made a few videos about this guy back in the day, and my call was just a few hours before the big one. Okay, so we not being only trading, but analyzing XRP, working on possible scenarios, working on targets, you know. And back in this day, I made a video. I don't even recall the title, sorry, but I was talking about volatility. Okay, so when things start to become boring, and then people go to somewhere else, trying to find the money. That's when the markets like to move. I see. I'm looking to technical fundamentals, and I see something bigger, way bigger than 2017, that is going to happen not only with XRP. So XRP, XLM, XDC, a few others like OX, 0X, I don't even remember the name. Probably OMG and many others, okay? Probably a video for the future, not for today, okay? But yeah, so, and I was spot on that video because I made a call, folks, very soon, we are going up big time. And that's when we left the 20 cents all the way to 75, which for people who trade spot, it's kind of okay. So 3x or 2 and 5, not bad at all. But folks, when we trade in the smart way, it's mind-blowing profits, amazing profits. And we've been trading XRP for a long time. And so a few of us were able to retire trading a market that is sideways. Folks, we are making money in 3 fronts: by trading, by protecting our wealth in fiat currencies, and by having long-term investments. All those buffoons out there, they are only hodlers or holders. That's the only things they do. They hold and make videos, hold the videos, call, hold the videos, call. That's all they want. That's all they can do. So when I talk about these targets, possible targets, it's based on the same very fundamentals that we keep using for all those years. Okay? I come to become a professional later 2019, June, July. Okay? So if all those fundamentals didn't work at all, I wouldn't be able to retire or to have all the things that I achieved. Okay? So that's why I really believe we can see those numbers. So all this conversation is for you guys to understand that what I'm talking about here, it's not what I want. It's not my bias. It's not my personal perspective. I try to put fundamentals in front of my emotions, what I want, what I desire, what I'm expecting. Because if I don't do this, I will face myself in a big trap. Okay? So, but again, something very important. Don't believe a single word that I say. Nothing. Zero. Do your research. Check the numbers. Run them again and again and again and again. Learn as much as possible as you can. Keep learning. You have time. You have the conditions. You have health. You are breathing. You can walk. You know, you have a phone. You have a computer. You can do it. Okay? You can. If I was able to, you are able as well. You never give up. Never. So, as you guys know, I'm going into vacation. I had to delay again, but I'm going probably this week or the next. I still have a few videos, one video in the Champions Club, maybe another public video before I go for good, okay? I really need to rest. There's a lot of things going on here. And I need peace to keep doing my thing, you know? And I'm doing this non-stop since 2017 when I started. Okay, so I really need some rest, folks. Another thing, one of the reasons I am not recording videos like before, actually 2 reasons. First, the GIFs I share on Twitter have more views than my videos about technical analysis. Secondly, this method that I developed, using this method, it's not necessary to keep looking at the charts every other day, you know, making analysis every other day. So it's way more like it's peaceful, you know. Things take a long time to develop, to move, so on and on. And that's also one of the reasons, okay? So if you guys start to like the videos, share with your friends, share on Twitter, share on Telegram, share on the WhatsApp with your friends. If I start to get more followers, more views, then I will start to make the videos again, folks, and explain more things. It will be a pleasure. But today, the things are still a bit bad, okay? But who knows? Maybe in the future things will get better. So thanks again. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your comprehension. And I hope you guys are healthy. You guys are well. I hope everything's fine with your loved ones. I wish to you, your family, everybody, the best you guys can get. Okay? And yeah, so thanks again. I will see you guys soon and see ya.